what is unconditional love? Does it exist?
I mean, I don't know if I've experienced it. Well, maybe like parental, which is not the case for everybody, unfortunately. Yeah. But I don't even know if that's unconditional love.
I mean, yeah, because it's always somewhat conditional, right?
Yeah.
Like
as long if you break my terms, you're disowned. That's an easy statement as well.
Yeah.
Not easy statement, but like,
something in this in terms of like, if you love somebody enough to like leave the relationship because you still love them, but I think a lot of times people think unconditional love is like, no, we're gonna stick through this. We're gonna work this out. That is
a good point. And I like that you said it like that, because I feel like I'm just talking about my relationship because it's still pretty fresh, honestly. It's like it's been 6 months, right? 7 months. But the basis of why I feel like I ended that relationship is because at the end of the day, I knew that I was hurting him and he was hurting me as well, but I broke up with this person with love. And I guess I didn't really recognize it as being unconditional love because, when you're getting through like a breakup, it's the easiest way to get over the breakup is to turn the love into hate. And I am guilty of last few months feeling not hate, but it's so much easier to move on when you're not thinking of it in love, but in the moment of like the cutoff, it was rooted in love. So maybe I understand that idea. Oh, actually, that just makes sense, actually, because when you initially asked the question of like what is unconditional love, to me I was like, oh, like someone that's gonna stick with you through thick and thin and X, Y, like the generic idea of it. But when you said what you said, that was like a little epiphany moment right there.
Yeah, it's a little epiphany moment for me too, as I was saying it. Because I think like maybe the difficult thing to grasp with unconditional love is because the way that it's been framed in like movies and music, because it always looks like that.
Idealistic.
You'll be like
love.
Ride or die. You're gonna be by my side until death, like do us part, type of thing. But like maybe unconditional love is all around us in the sense of unconditional empathy. Like
okay,
like that I can leave this in a loving way and still want what's best for you with boundaries, obviously. Having boundaries for yourself doesn't mean you love somebody less, right? Like it's just
you're just loving yourself.
Yeah, setting like boundaries is such a hard thing for people pleasers like myself to stand by, because it's like you have to like really learn how to love yourself to uphold them, right? Because when you let somebody cross your boundaries, you're kind of doing that to yourself.
Yourself. Yeah.
So I think like having empathy for like, all right, look, whatever you're going through, like I really want the best for you. And because I do feel that way even with like exes. Like I can get angry when I think about certain things, but like, oh my God, I hope you find the healing that you need.
At the end of the day, you love them for a reason. There was something about this person that really resonated with you, or and that just doesn't really go away. I mean, it totally can, just like depending on how severe some of the things that you had to
there's certain things that you can't come back from though, so
100%. There are like certain lines that like once you cross them, you've crossed them. But I don't know.
But even then, you could still have empathy from afar. So like, look, I might not show you love in any of those love languages, but maybe like I could still think like loving thoughts of you. And I don't know, maybe is that a hidden love language?
Maybe a hidden love language actually is a good word for it, because you're never really gonna actually express that to that person if it is from afar. But the energy is still there. Like
if you're like spent doing all this other shit, like, hey, look, I'm not gonna like see all my friends, maybe even like within 1 calendar year, right? Doesn't mean like I haven't been thinking about you for 1 calendar year, right? Like that doesn't mean like I don't like cherish or like watch your stuff on social media and just like, you know, like, oh my gosh, I want this for you, you know? Like maybe to me that's the realest form of unconditional love. Like wanting somebody to be happy and successful or whatever their idea of success is, even if it has no benefit to you.